Hi everyone and welcome as you join us today on a short tour around the idyllic village of Luss on the shores of Loch Lomond in Scotland.
So Loch Lomond is actually the largest freshwater lake in mainland Britain. It's 24 miles long and 5 miles across at its widest point. At its deepest point, north of Tarbert, it's 643 feet deep, but at the southern end it's relatively shallow. There's Ben Lomond, which is in the clouds at the moment. This is the picture perfect Luss. Beautiful place. There's a few people around though. It's quite busy. Like it is, but it's closed. It's a shop of some sort. Shut at the moment. Look at the roses. So this is the Luss Parish Church. Since 510 AD, a holy structure stood on this site. It's believed that Saint Casog arrived in Luss from Ireland and founded the church, as well as a monastery on nearby Ichtavanish Island. This present church building was constructed here in 1875. This church site, it's where it's sited on, has had 1,500 years of continuous Christian presence and has 15 listed ancient monuments in its graveyard. It's got a hammer beam roof in the shape of an upturned boat, which may commemorate the drowning of Sir James Colquhoun and his men in the loch on 1873. So this one is in memory of James Baronet of Colquhoun and Luss, born February the 7th, 1804. Tilt round. Some really old graves in here, guys. So this is an ancient monument here in Luss, this stone. So this is the hogback stone here in Luss. The stones that are carved Anglo-Scandinavian sculptures from the 10th to 12th century. This stone is dated from the Loch Lomond raid of 1263, when the Vikings had pillaged and settled on the loch side. It was unearthed in 1926, and until recently it was covered in moss. They're designed to make the tombs of the dead look like mighty buildings in Norse style. So obviously this could be dedicated to a Viking that had died here. The bow-sided shape on the hogbacks is similar to classic Viking house, and the interlaced patterns on them are Scandinavian in origin. But these types of stones are only actually found in Britain. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? We're situated here right next to the river. Beautiful. And this church here. I can't get into the church, guys. The church seems to be shut. which is a shame. I'd like to have gone in it and checked out the roof. This gravestone was laid here by order Mrs. Margaret Donaldson, his spouse. Here lies the corpse of Mr. James Robertson, and Minister of Luss, who died 20th March 1772, aged 90 years, and in the 62nd of his ministry. Wow, he lived a good life. Certainly lived a good life. And there's something else here about another person who died 1788, age 74. Died in 1782. I mean, these are some old stones in here. Look at this one. It's fascinating, isn't it? Some of these. They are fascinating, some of these are. Well, check out this, guys. Look, skull and crossbones. Well, crossbones. And the face on the top of it. Look at that. That is pretty cool. There's no name on it. Now, is this an ancient monument? I don't know. I just don't know. There's nothing there. I can't decipher it. But if you keep walking around, there's another one here as well. Obviously, the modern bit of the church is at the back there. I won't be heading over there though. I'm going to head back round to the main point. It's a shame I couldn't go in the church. They do big ones for the ministries, for the people that served here. Reverend Robert Kerr on that one. Another impressive one. Right. That's the church done. So there's loads of post office boxes everywhere, but I've never seen one that actually tells you coin, paper, money or jewellery should not be posted in this box, but should be registered. Never seen that before. So this tree was planted by the locals here for Queen Elizabeth. Very good. It's a red oak, which when fully grown in 80 years will have a height of 30 metres, 100 foot, and will live up to 500 years.
Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and massive thanks to the members of the channel. Please go check out the gold members listed here, and also remember to check out the playlist of our holiday here in Scotland during 2024.